So hi YouTube friends. Right, popped on today to do my finished pages for November 2025. I am working with the most awful lighting today. It is grey, miserable, horrible day in England. So I can't turn the overhead light on because it would just glare everything. So doing the best. Hopefully you'll be able to see the pictures. Okay, so the two I have in front of me are buddy colours. So let's get into them. First one is Creepy Kawaii Halloween, and that is illustrated by, yep, and I did this one here of the Voodoo Dolly. I wasn't quite finished with this book because, you know, did it for the Halloween month, and I needed to finish with the voodoo doll. And lovely Karen, the Arty crafter, she wasn't quite finished with her book either. So there's her details there, and I will just get her picture up on Instagram, and there is her lovely picture. And of course, if you want to go see it better or you want to watch her videos, do go over to this and you can check it all out. Okay, my next buddy colour, just put that in there, was in Serendipity by R.J. Hampson, and this was with a couple of lovely ladies that I follow, like, their groups, and they're on Instagram, and we did this for the for Jamie, Finding Joy in Colours, hashtags, November Mad Tea Party 2025, and she also did a hashtag to create your own Wonderland, which I've got something for that as well, well, two things for that, and I've also this month been colouring Autumn, Zomember, or Day of the Dead, so zombies or Day of the Dead, because that was obviously on the 1st of November, 2nd of November, that weekend. That was a lot to remember. I've got all my notes and books and everything. I've already done one video and I couldn't remember anything because of, you know, the brain fog. So this is my one. Everything coloured in markers, although I have found the joy of acrylic markers for highlighting. Used to just use my white jelly roll for all the highlighting, but I find like you get a subtler highlight if you use, I've got the Macron acrylic markers set from Temu, very cheap, and also the skin colour ones, but I wouldn't use them for skin because they're very odd. But for highlighting, really nice. They just do a very subtle highlight. Use the appropriate colour, so obviously if you're doing blue, then use the Macron blue for just the little touches and stuff like that. So there's a lovely tip for any newbies. Right, just bringing up the other girls I've got here. There they are. Right, so this is Karen's Arty crafter again. Is that gonna, I can't tell if that's fuzzy or not, or if it's my eyes. We have this constant problem. I've got my glasses on, people. Still can't see bugger all, but yeah, so hopefully you can see this. If you can't, then pop over to her channel. Next one is, this is Tiffany's, and I will link everything below. So is this fuzzy or not? I can't tell. And then the last one is Sharon's. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but as I said, everything will be linked below. Go and check them out if you haven't already. Okay, so that one. Then I did in Disney Creepy Princesses, which has no thingy, it's a AI rubbish one. I did this Alice one, and I was really, really happy with myself with this one. I love it so much. The background had something very strange going on in the back of it, and I just couldn't make head nor tail of it because, as I said, it's an AI rubbishy one, so they had some sort of weirdness. So I just sort of blocked it out and did sort of like a, you know, like she's in a spotlight, and then the exploding Cheshire Cat. And I drew in the floor as well, the wonky floor. And I'm really, really happy how this one came out. I'm really enjoying this book. Consider it cost me like £4 about 6 years ago. I don't know, we're not meant to like AI. I don't like the AI, but I just like... I like how sort of like the different take on the Disney characters. Okay, next I have Alice in Wonderland Special by Colour in Heaven, and I did the dodo, so I'll do something a bit different out of Alice, and yeah, beautiful dodo. Really like how I did my glass bottle, and all the colours are nice and chirpy and vibrant and like at the seaside. Fantastic. There we go, that's that one for you. And then my next one was in Misfits, colouring book for adults and odd children. This is a zombie one, and this is by White Stag. And I blowing my own trumpet here. I really, 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 really like this one. So I had an idea because I wanted to do, this is for the Create Your Own Wonderland hashtag. All that was in this page was her, the cat, the wall, and this sort of like background here. So like the field and the mountains, but nothing on the field. Looked very similar to sort of like this sort of landscape. So nothing really, bit grass type thing. Anyway, one evening at 8 o'clock at night, which is not my best time because I'm dying by then, because if you're new to this, I have ME and I have no functionality at 8 o'clock in the evening, but my brain was like ticking away and I had to do something. So my brain was going, right, we're going to have to draw a mad bunny, and I want to draw like in a checkered path, and I need to do some graffiti in it, and I want to draw a big cup and a big moon, and we're going to change that sign. I think it said something about shooting because she's being shot or something. So welcome to Wonderland, and we're going to draw a million mushrooms. So I did that in the evening, and then my levels went to astronomical level because I have a visible armband that shows when I'm exerting myself. Yeah, fully exerted myself. Died the next day. But when I coloured it all in, I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with me mad bunny. I mean, me millions of mushrooms and the whole lot. And me teacup. Oh, and she's a zombie anyway, but I extra zombied her up, and I did change her outfit as well because these were trousers, and so I just cut them off at the knee and then drew stripes in to make them sort of like leg warmers, and then she only had socks on, so I made her have like little ballet pumps, and then turned that into like a little dress, and then drew all in like her zombiness and whatnot. But yeah, happy with this. So quite fancy. If there's any other like hashtags like this, maybe changing up one of the other girls in here. Although I've done quite a lot in this book, I'm gonna need a new one. Okay, right, moving on. Okay, so this is Alice Special Colour in Heaven. Little story with this one. I saw on Facebook Marketplace a lady was selling 10 colouring books for £5, and in that was this Alice one, the Dream Times one, that's the Hannah Carlson one that you can't get, it's out of print, and I was like, yeah, no, I need this now, most definitely. And there was some other ones. I've only actually kept, I think, 4 of them. I've kept the Mermaids one, this one, Dreamtimes one, and a Magnificent Cats or something. Anyway, all of them are being coloured in, which I know that's fine because, you know, £5 for 10 books. The other ones are going to go in upstairs in me car boot stuff for next year. I do a big car boot. They're all coloured on the fronts and sort of like, you know, inside and stuff, which I'll show you. I've altered the front because the lady, this is not casting any dispersions on the lady, but she did like to just colour lips and eyes. So in all the books, most of the pages have their lips and eyes done. So I thought, well, I'm just going to finish this then. So she chose sort of like a pinky colour, so I went with it. And then she just sort of like done this and some makeup. I changed the lip colour to darker, but yeah, just done this. So I haven't done one inside, I've just done the front cover, but I thought it is a colouring, I've done it. And just to sort of show you, I mean, the majority is not coloured in, but just sort of like, she's done things like this, green lips, bit of hair maybe, lips. It all can be tidied back up though. This one she hasn't put a bleed sheet through, so it's gone through, but that can be fine, it can be tidied, and she's just sort of started on this one here. So all of it I can save, basically, and all of the books were like that. So that's that one. Okay. Then my next one is Decora Girls, and this is Coco Wyo, and this is one of my untouched books, and I've had it a really long time, so I thought it was time to get in there. And so I altered into a sort of Alicey looking one. Just wrote on her card, we're all mad, and just done sort of like the colours Alicey, really. But the rest is, oh, and I drew this little bunny in her ring. But yeah, and now this is not untouched. Yay, tick one off. Fabulous. Right, then we have I got Halloween Darlings. This is Deborah Muller, and I just wanted to do a Day of the Dead picture. So I just needed something very, very easy and light because I was tired. So I just did this little girl, and I drew, this cobweb was already here, and these spiders, they wasn't on a cobweb, they were just on the floor. So I just made this into a big cobweb. She's like standing on it. Spiders are going to get her. There. So that is her. Then Colour in Heaven had a bit of a winter sale on. I think they still got it on until the 31st of this month. So if you want to get over there, all their back copies are £6 or under. So I did buy myself 4, and this is one of my new ones. So this is the Mythical Hybrid Special, and I did this lady, which is with the orcas. So I'm pretty impressed with my background. Did a nice swirly, cosmic-y, in the ocean-y type background. I just think she really pops and looks lovely. So yeah, lots and lots of fun doing her. Did obviously her face and details with my Pro Markers skin colours. That's all I use for. It never show up as good as it does in real life, because like on her leg I've got like a lot of glare. Don't think you can see it, like gradient of like colour. But yeah, I mean, yeah. There we go. Enjoy. Right. Next, we have this is Hannah Carlson, and this is the Dutch version of the foresty one. Another new book-ish. Yep, new. And I decided to do these two lovely, possibly ladies. One lady, one man. Don't know. People. We'll go with people. And I did this one sort of a bit Christmassy colours, and this one a bit autumny colours. So it's like autumn meeting Christmas. So that's what I tried to go with there. And I think they've come out very nice and rich and bold. And really enjoying, as I said, when I use the acrylic markers, I just sort of, there you can see that. I like to just highlight with some of the acrylic markers, just sort of gives a softer look, like when you're doing her earrings. You do little dots and stuff like that. And the same there. But yeah, so that's one completed in that book. Then I've got Autumn Harvest. This is Teresa Goodridge, and I did this very autumnal picture because I just wanted to get an autumnal picture done. Oh, loving how my grapes are standing out in the camera. Yeah, just wanted to get an autumnal picture done, and this one hadn't been coloured in, so I could take another one off. And I'm always like not intimidated by Teresa Goodridge because we know how good her style is, although that's the easy one, isn't it? It's just like when I look at them, I think, oh, that's a lot on a page. So, but when I start, I really enjoy them. So I need to get it in my head. It's fine to start colouring. But yes, so that's that one. Then, didn't we all just go out and get this? Weren't we all just waiting for it when he announced in October that there was one in the middle of November coming out? We were like, yeah, we're on board. We're on board, Mr. Russell Hampson. We are getting your colouring book. So we all rushed out, or not rushed out, pressed a button on Amazon as soon as it came out. Right, I have 2 done in this one, and I started the Christmassy ones. I am part of the collab that Peggy Pens is doing, so I'll show you my page that I haven't coloured it obviously, but that I will be doing. But I started off with, I just had to do them, although they're quite big ones, I just had to do these gingerbread houses and men and whatnot. I just love it, and I've done it all pink icing with a chocolate lake, and it was so much fun to do. And yet again, markers and acrylic markers. And then I had to do the market one as well with the cannibal pigs. So yeah, the other version has pies, if you're disturbed by that one at all. I find it amusing. But yeah, so that one, and then the one that I will be doing for the collab is this one, which is Hurry Up Rudolph. And just deciding what I'm going to do with him. It will be a surprise. It'll be next month. Okay. So, and then another one of my untouched books that I thought, right, we need to get to this, which is 80s New Wave, and it's been out for ages, and I bought it when it first came out. It's Joshua Dunbar, and I decided to do this lady having a pizza, and it was just a nice palette cleanser, because you could just get the markers out and get on with the bright colours, and it was just a load of fun. Then there were a plastic plate and well, that would be papery, wouldn't it? And nice pizza and Tiffany lamps. But yeah, lots of fun. Really enjoyed doing that one. Right, now over to the Dreamtime special that I said about, and as you can see, lips and a bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to tidy up the front cover, because I might be taking the pictures out, and I shall tell you why in a minute. So I did this girl, and she had only had, I have put it up on Instagram, only her lips were coloured, and I think it was just her lips. yeah, just blue lips. So I thought, well, just go for it. Blue lips starts you off. It's sometimes quite nice when someone's already started the picture for you, because you're like, oh, I know what my colour palette is now. So yeah, I love how bright, and I kind of went yet again going into winter Christmas colours, made these into poinsettias ish, and really enjoyed this. Now you can see some of the others to sort of show you. Yeah, so as I said, just the lips and eyes again. God, yellow eyes. Goodness, she's challenging me, isn't she? But I've taken out, there was pages in some of them that she had tried to fully colour type thing that I wasn't going to keep. This is one of the reasons I needed to get this book. I really needed this one. And I will explain why. Yeah, another just little flower done there. And I think there's, yeah, and green eyes there. I wanted this one as well because, now this was a palaver. I found Soulmates by Hannah Carlson, which you know is a little hard to find these days, and they all want ridiculous price. Like on eBay they want them for like 200 or 300 quid, something ridiculous. So not paying that for a colouring book, especially on a colouring book that I use markers on. So I need it to be cheap, unless I can buy like 2 cheap ones and then I've got all the pages. Anyway, waffling on. I found it. It was used on Amazon Germany. £14, and with the postage came to £18. Okay, fine, that's great. It said very good condition. So very good condition. I'm expecting it looks neat, maybe one colouring done, or maybe, you know, the eyes the eyes were done, something like that. It's very small. No. When it arrived, 10 pages were coloured in full, and 2 pages, so that's 4 pictures, had been ripped out of the book. I was very upset. I contacted them and they have given me a courtesy like £5 sort of back. I didn't want to send it back because, as you know, this is like rocking horse poo to find. You can't. So I wanted to keep it because obviously the other pages, but I was missing some of the pages I wanted. So i.e. I'm missing this one and the girl with the sweets and some other ones. So when I saw this in the bundle for £5, I was like, right, okay, we can do something here. So I took out all the pages that the other lady had coloured. I've kept some because it was just depressing me horribly. I couldn't colour round them. Also, she colours in pencil and I can't mix and match. I can't have markers and pencil. I kept some of them and some of them I did throw away. Unfortunately, she's a pretty good colourist, which is a poo. So like, she's coloured. I didn't colour this, so she coloured this, whoever the lady was who had it for. She coloured these. No, don't be better than me, go away. But I've kept them because I just wanted to keep these 4. But what I will do is, because I've had a whole, before I show you my page that I coloured, I sort of swapped things around. So this was one of the colour pages she coloured on the back, but I wanted this, so I cut it out and stuck it to there. And then I've had to go through with washi tape because the book was falling apart as well, because obviously she'd ripped pages out. I'm saying he, somebody had ripped pages out, so I've gone through. As said, I do use markers, so I will be killing some of the pages I don't like, but I will colour this in these ones, and then stick them over the backgrounds where the marker has gone through, and you know, it will be a nice little book to get again. And that's what I plan to do with my other ones as well. So the one I've actually coloured is this one here. I just did a sort of cosmic cat and an alien-y girl, because those are the colours I fancied using. I think they've come out very sweet and I like it. As you can see, I have although it would make for an interesting background, wouldn't it? I'm never going to colour a scorpion. This is just not going to happen. So I will glue in one of my pictures. I'll colour her because I do like colouring the people rather than the animals. Apart from, I know it's soulmates, so they've got animals. Like I won't mind colouring the mermaid and the seahorses because, you know, I like seahorses. I have stuck 2 pages together there because it was easier than taking the page out. And I will never colour her because I don't like things coming out of mouths. You know, like quite a lot of people don't like the sticks coming out of the animals. I'm not keen on that. Mind you, I wouldn't buy a book that had that anyway. But I'm not, no, that is creepy as you like. But the bumblebees are very pretty. I think they're gorgeous. But the main one that I was so happy that she hadn't coloured was, of course, the unicorn one. Because I might have had more of a meltdown if this one had been coloured. It was not very well for a whole day. I did not take it well. You might think I'm overreacting, but I'm neurodivergent and, you know, shit gets to me. So, so yes, but I have it and it's fine because I've sorted it out now. It's all good. Yay. Anyway, that is all of the stuff I have to show you. I hope you've enjoyed looking at my colourings and listening to me waffling on. Please like and subscribe and comment. And happy colouring for December for everyone. Okay, take care then. Bye.